You're listening to the We Are Libertarians Network. Learn more at wearelibertarians.com.
Welcome to the Hog of Liberty podcast. This is episode number 450 of East Central's favorite podcast. Cue the bells for that one, Zach. I'm Jeremiah Morrill, joined by executive video producer, audio engineer. There you go. You get some applause. That's something. Yeah, 450 of these things. There we go. Chase Payton, you're back.
I'm back.
So happy you're here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You get the Indiana Bears now.
Mm-hmm.
You've moved away from the studio. You're miles away, not hundreds of feet away from the studio. And it
was a long drive.
Oh,
I got halfway here and I was like, I could turn around right now.
You had to stop and put fuel in on the way.
I was sick last week, Jerry. I thought about using that as an excuse.
Oh, by the way, happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's my wife's and I's 10-year anniversary that I'm spending with Jerry. So
it's going well, guys. It's going well.
I mean, once you put a ring on the finger and you stand up there in front of a pastor and your friends and family, I think you only have to celebrate one anniversary.
She came in and she said, "Do you know what day it is?" And I had to think. She was like, "It's the 14th of July." I was like, "Oh, I didn't know we still celebrated that."
She's having the locks changed right now.
Yeah.
Zach, what's your dating anniversary?
Dating anniversary, March 22nd.
Jesus, he knows it.
1999. Wedding anniversary, September 22nd, 2007. My dating anniversary is exactly 6 months off of my wedding anniversary. We got married when we were together for 8.5 years.
My dating anniversary is June of 2016. It's about 2 weeks ahead of Chase's.
Yeah.
So when you see his stuff on Facebook, you need to if you haven't called the florist yet, you need to get on that real fast.
So Chase Payton's here. Executive video producer, audio engineer. Zach Burcham is here. Adam, Mr. Bone Harcourt.
Howdy.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Glad you're here.
I'm glad to be here.
That
was a good one.
You enjoyed the Patreon?
Yes.
All right. You're still greasy.
There's going to be memories of that for a long time. It's going to be lived in my head.
The whole damn town's going to have opportunities to make the same memories soon. Bash Crider, welcome back. This is like your 15th appearance in the history of the show. Something like that. Something incredible.
As I was sitting here, I just realized that the first time I appeared on this show must have been right around 9 years ago, and it was as I was opening Crider's Barbecue Bash.
That's right. Man. And look at the success we brought you from that.
Wow.
It's amazing. And now we're here in live, glorious, high-definition color television. People are streaming this on YouTube and Facebook across their home televisions.
Yeah.
And listening
black and white distributed on VHS back then.
Yeah. We were on Netflix. We had they would send away for the DVD and then they could watch it in 480i. So we're so much better off now. It's because we got Zach. That's why. Today we are going to talk about the stuff Bash has been doing around town. Mover and shaker, business owner. He's a land baron. He's an attorney downtown. He's been a philanthropist, and we're going to talk about some of the work he's been doing with the trying to save the old YMCA building. But this week we're also going to talk about his new venture, Crider's Drive-In. He brought us some food that we had on Patreon, some burgers, some Crider's onion rings, and we are still digesting it, but it was spectacular. I'm excited for the town to get to try it here in a few minutes, a few days,
11
weeks,
out of
months.
10.
I could line up right now.
There could be people out there like a Best Buy opening with their little tents sitting out there on Broad Street right now, ready for it. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We also have the results from the 50 states draft, Mr. Bones' passion project, and some World Cup news. This show is about our lives in rural Indiana. We're here to push your boundaries and make you think as individuals. Sometimes we'll provoke you, other times to make you laugh, but hopefully you'll always learn something new. We did just enjoy those fantastic burgers and onion rings and story time on the Patreon. If you want to join that and be a part of it, patreon.com/Hog of Liberty. Name your price. You sign up for $5 a month, we'll let you in. You sign up for $10 a month, even better. But that's how we get the show on the air. So we are here. This is the 450th episode. We have a Sticks and Bricks building. We broadcast every week doing local community interest stuff, talking politics, sports, news, arts, food. We're a platform for all things that are happening in East Central Indiana. And if you like that and you appreciate it, then check out the Patreon and we'll get you in that group. You get
Not
the show
only
notes.
East Central, like Indiana,
No, we cover it. Yeah,
United States, and then the world.
we
at times.
we cover all kinds of stuff. So if you appreciate that, you support it, you can join there. If you are a donor of $50 or more a month, you get special attention at the beginning of the show from Mr. Bones.
the specialist.
What happens?
I'm going to tell you thank you. Those people are Jonathan Phillips over at Ed Martin Honda in Indianapolis. We got Blake Reese over there at Varsity Outfitters. Tommy Oakes over at Walnut Ridge RV. Memorial Monument Cleaning. Just FYI, they do not clean dead people. And then Pops Recycle, making that Schwinn new again.
Great job. Not very tidy. Very tidy. You did good work.
We had to keep it short and sweet.
Miguel Perez Guerrero reminds us that he's watching from Mexico today.
See?
So international.
We are international.
International. And you watched us once from Bermuda.
I did.
All right. Mr. Bastian Gregory Crider. Depending upon when people met you, there's so many different names they could recognize you as.
There's a lot of evolution.
The musician, all of these things. We won't bury the lead any longer. You have brought the idea to downtown Newcastle of Crider's Dine-in.
Yeah.
Tell us what that's going to be, where it's going to be, and when do we get to try it officially?
So a lot of people have been asking where it's going to be. It will be in what was Kai's All-American Bistro. So when they announced that they were leaving, and their landlord came to me and said, "Do you want to reopen the barbecue?" And I said, "Hell no." I just too much on the plate, and then and then kind of the more I thought about it, it was like, well, we can't have a big hole in the middle of our downtown. You know, Kai's was such a draw, such an awesome place, and specifically local. You know, and the landlord's he's got to fill the space, and there's lots of things out of town, and there's lots of larger chains and stuff that could go in there, and it. I don't know. I started feeling protective of it, and then I started.
Damn it! It could be Bash's and not Chili's.
I know, and I started doing pro formas, and it was like, oh, it's gonna work. we have to do this.
Margaritaville, Newcastle cannot happen.
I mean, the building's great. The location is beautiful. The kitchen is still intact, and then a lot of Kai's staff were inheriting too, and it was kind of one of those like. Sometimes the opportunity is so good, it's more like a responsibility. It's like, well, you have to do this.
This is a calling.
Yeah.
From what I just tasted, it's a calling.
Thanks.
So this is generational.
Yep.
For those that you and I are born in the 1980s.
Yep.
Same. Can we stop leaving me and Zach out?
I was just super serving our guest here.
Okay.
4 of the 5 of us were born in the 1980s. Chase is the young pup over here who's still just 30 something.
Wow.
30. I'm 30, Jer.
You can still be in your 30s, be in the 80s.
Almost 31. I'm getting there.
No, you can't, Bones.
Yeah, you can't. I'm 37 and was born in 89.
Wow. All right.
Do that math.
I'm just
You're
playing with
basically
you.
Taylor Swift.
Equal wealth.
Can I divorce a Kelsey?
Crider's Drive-In was an institution in Newcastle, and it opened in the early 1950s.
Yeah.
And it was around for 20, 25 years.
Yeah. So Kenny Crider, my grandpa, opened it. Actually, he opened the first one in Greenfield on, I want to say it was May of 1950. Second one here. It was around, his partner was Russell Falls. And so at some point in like the early 70s, he sold it to Russell and it became Falls Drive-In. And then I think it evolved from there. Maybe it ended. But yeah, we kind of missed it. But the onion rings stuck around, the memories stuck around. A lot of people were, lots of people in town worked there. I know a lot of people who like got engaged there. So the memories stuck. And then when I was something like 8 years old, Zach, you've got a memory for that. How old were we when they did the first Crider's drive-in
Oh,
night?
I don't know, but it was elementary school. So I've been like third grade, maybe. So that would have been like 1991 ish, like early 90s.
It was somewhere right around there. We did a fundraiser, and my whole family got together, and we breaded the rings, we grilled the burgers, we served all these people. They made 300 orders of onion rings, and 650 people showed up. And so somehow
It takes 3 days to make them too, so you can't fix this quickly.
right, yeah. These are like old style, like done. The secret ingredient is love. Kind of, actually, it's time.
You're cussing the entire time you're doing it.
Exactly.
every time we talk about Bash making these onion rings, he's like, "God, these damn things." But
They're
a
delicious.
Yeah.
it is a biblical responsibility.
It is.
So they have a following going into this. So
Yes.
as a businessman, this is gonna work.
Yeah, I mean, every time, starting then, and then every single time that we have teamed up with any group to do one of these Crider's drive-in fundraisers, we have sold out by, and had to turn away 100 or more people. Then when I opened Crider's Barbecue Bash, we would every Saturday we would serve the Fieldhouse specials and the onion rings. Fieldhouse special was this double-decker burger, this egregious sandwich that my grandpa came up with to commemorate the new high school field house.
The largest and finest field
The
house.
largest and finest. So you got the largest and finest burger. Ken Benson would go eat 2 of them after every game.
I just had one
People
on the
would gather around to
Patreon.
watch.
I had half of one, and it's enormous.
Yeah.
It's
I had a full one. I could have another one.
Yes. We're gonna have a contest. We're gonna film me eating one, and anyone who can eat it faster will get some kind of a prize. I haven't decided yet.
Lifetime supply.
Oh.
I saw him drink
You
a
know
water
what?
earlier. It's going to be fast.
Maybe a bottle of Tums.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
Probably
want to challenge.
just a monthly Prilus subscription.
I've known Bash for a while, and his ability to put away foods that would wreck the normal human being are something that people really need to think about before they challenge him to some kind of eating contest.
Thank you for that. But yeah, so that was when we ran the barbecue, they'd sell out there. We would set up at Farmers Pike and do just McDonald's numbers all day. So and the response so far has been so warm and exciting and loving from the community. They really, growing up, it was kind of like, oh, this is my legacy. And after all this experience with them, I realize it's Newcastle's legacy. Like the people love these onion rings.
So that's the onion rings. What's the timeline for this starting? Like Kai's is closed.
Yeah.
So you're working out of there, kind of a test kitchen for you.
Yep.
What's going on here? How quickly is this coming about?
It's coming about shockingly quickly. I haven't announced the date yet, but
Okay.
You can get a field house and onion rings before the end of the month.
Very quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very quickly.
Yep.
All right.
We'll announce the date soon.
All right. That's good.
Soon.
What are we going to have, like, after basketball hours where somebody can go watch a game and then come by and be around in the evenings?
Yeah, that's an exciting idea. So at the moment, the plan is to be open 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day. Every day, 2 meals. But I'd love to do special events. I think that's part of the fun of having a place like that is you can.
After a home football game, basketball game.
Broad Street cruising.
Yeah. Broad Street cruise-ins, Main Street, Fourth Fridays, there's so much to be done there, which we could talk about some of the collaborations. It's been fun already, teaming up with a lot of the other downtown restaurants. We did an onion ring leak this past weekend at Ink and Ale. We announced that they were going to sell 100 orders of Crider's onion rings. I made extra because I saw it coming. We ended up selling something like 215 orders.
Jeez.
How many onions is that? How many onions per order?
50 pounds.
Just like every time there's like a special event coming up, you just see a semi full of onions just showing up.
It's The volume is ludicrous.
You're gonna start like having to have a local onion grower.
You're right.
Get L&K to start growing onions for y'all.
We're using 100% L&K beef. We're going to be using L&K tallow. And then they're providing the tomatoes too. So the onions they do are the Vidalias and the candy onions, which at some point we'll probably bring in for the burgers. We're going to keep it simple and quality and speed are what we're focused on now. As the menu grows, we'll get some of their sweet onions in to saute for the burgers.
So is there anything from the Crider's barbecue bash era that's going to be around?
So no, but all right. So That's My Dog downtown, which is an awesome restaurant run by awesome people. One of my favorite places.
I love the fact that he's mentioned every competitor in town because they're not competitors.
They're not their teammates.
You are all complimentary of each other.
Oh, we've got collaborations with each one. We're going to run a grab and go fridge from Ink and Ale. They're going to supply salads, so you can run in and grab them. That's My Dog. What we'll do to kind of honor the barbecue is from time to time we're going to serve their barbecue on top of the Fieldhouse. Replace the top half of the Fieldhouse special with like a brisket sandwich or a pulled pork.
I'll tell you what, one of the best burgers I've ever had is when you slap barbecue meat on top of a burger. And it's two of my favorite things in the whole wide world.
Yes. So we'll be doing stuff like that. Obviously, earlier Mike Scambri from the Tap House dropped off a sandwich. He and Teresa have been helping out. They've been tasting I've done so many burger experiments, like reducing the art back down to a science. They've been heavily involved. It's really been a lot of fun, like connecting in a new way with all the places that I
for the record,
too many meals
we had some snacks during Patreon, and Bash's personal burger was delivered by the owners of they brought it by from Blue River Tap House. I'm like, this is a level of cooperation I did not expect. His DoorDasher was the Blue River Tap House owner.
Right. I think that's important too. I mean, especially as like, as everything's like internet and big box stores, you go out to McDonald's and just take it up the ass. And then you go into a local shop and you complain about the prices. And, it's like, this is the joy of local, is that these people actually like you and they like each other. And we're all working together to like make a better Newcastle,
Yeah, it's spectacular. I enjoy. In the last week, I've visited 2 of the downtown restaurants. Right, we had our anniversary dinner at Primo, and you saw me, and Bones and I were in last Thursday night at the Tap House having a good time.
Yes,
and I'm really excited to start to visit you before the month is over, perhaps. So is there going to be a Boss Hog sandwich or not?
We could make that happen.
Because Primo has been talking about making me a tenderloin, but I feel like you could beat him to the punch.
I think so.
Mr. Bones, what should he make for us? What would be an appropriate Boss Hog sandwich?
I think it's just a play. No, here. So we have pulled barbecue, the hog,
okay,
and then we just do a classic cheeseburger, like Jimmy Buffett style, with pulled barbecue, pulled pork on top.
Straightforward.
Yeah. I still like the pork tenderloin.
Do you still have the War Pig?
I do have the War Pig.
This is your smoker.
It's in the shop at the moment. We're redoing the axles.
In the shop. Is it inside a shop?
Huh?
Okay. For people that don't remember, Bash has a smoker that is like a semi-tanker that has been converted.
1,000-gallon cook chamber.
Jesus.
I
It
built it out.
It is a literal, like a tanker truck.
How many hogs can we fit in there?
Several.
The whole family.
A whole family of
the
them.
whole family.
You could put a whole family.
A whole litter of them, really. All the gilts in.
He could just eviscerate an entire hog farm.
All the gilts and
And
barrows right there in that
in
thing.
12 to 24 hours, have you a delicious meal.
If it mattered to you, you could fit about. You could probably, you could squeeze 8 into that thing if they were like 120 pounds.
That's a lot of pork.
It's a big smoker.
Yeah.
You'll learn if you meet Bash enough that Bash doesn't ever do anything a little.
It's kind of all the way,
And-
all the way, or
and
no
like
way.
I said before in the Patreon, he loves meat.
I do.
Like
I know he's going to start with a very limited and simple menu, but at some point there's going to be like bacon infused ice cream milkshakes coming. Like I know where this is going.
I mean, I'll admit, I just happened on the way back I was coming from practice. I didn't have chocolate milk, so I'm like, "What's the next best thing?" And I got myself a chocolate milkshake from Weenie World on the way here, and it was pretty darn good with the burger and the onion rings.
Hey, there we go.
So
Yeah, at some point, I like the idea of when Crider sold to Thal's drive-in became known for its milkshakes. It really like grew that out, and so down the road, I would really love to get that going too. Kerrigan Thal's, scion of the milkshakes, has been working with me in designing this.
you guys need some plaques on the wall to explain all of this.
I know.
Just a family lineage. All these photographs.
like those
of
historical markers.
who begot who.
Like, what is going on here? If you go over to read the wall over here,
Yeah, exactly.
in 10 to 15 minutes, you'll be back and you'll know everything that's going on.
Take 20 minutes and just read these infographics.
Please visit the museum, and then the restaurant, and then the gift shop on the way out.
Yes. Yes. I love it. Smash burger philosophy. Can we talk about why a smash burger matters to me? What I think is cool about that.
The Maillard reaction.
The Maillard reaction. Yes, exactly. The Maillard reaction. Because you're you're grinding it into the griddle. And there's a million ways to do it. The way that I like to do it, I don't even grease the griddle, right? It's going on.
The burger provides the grease.
Yes. And not only does the burger provide the grease, but you get that initial touch and you get a really hard Maillard reaction. You smash it so thin that the surface area is just way greater than it would normally be. So the entire burger is that brown, crunchy, crispy meat, but because it's on a griddle, all that juice stays around. So it's kind of like barbecue in a sense, where it looks like this nasty little hockey puck, and then you cut it open and it's just the juiciest thing you've ever had. Because it's so thin, the cheese is about the same width as the burger. So you have this improper fraction of 100% cheesy gooey, 100% juicy, and 100% crunchy. And then, so for the bash burger, the kind of the primary sandwich that you get there, what I do is I make a special sauce that kind of mimics a lot of the flavors of a burger salad. And then that way you get a full flavor, but there's nothing to interrupt the texture of that meat. You actually like it's almost like a culinary experience. It looks like a little stupid beat up sandwich.
That's the one I had. And I was like, what is this sauce? It was really good.
So this
really
is proprietary. Your own sauce.
Yeah.
This is your.
I mean, it's
You're cooking it up back there.
hilariously simple, but yes, it is very specific and it's very on purpose. And I would recommend, once we open up, like, it's your burger, eat it however you want, but I would recommend your first bash burger that you get it just as it is served and experience the that texture of the meat all the way through it before you go put pickles and tomatoes and stuff on it.
Is this going to be one of those fancy places where I need to go on Open Table to get a reservation to come in first?
Absolutely not. Everything is to go. It all comes in bags.
Beautiful.
Yes.
No tablecloths, nothing
No.
pretentious here.
We
Walk
will
in,
have
you walk
tables.
out.
You can certainly eat, eat there, but yeah, there's no plates, there's no waiters. You come in, you get your food, you get your soda with the flavor squirts,
Is this a Coke or Pepsi place?
the Coke.
Okay. All right.
Originally, so the original Crider's Drive-In was actually an A&W franchise, but it was like run by a man who did not give a damn about that.
They didn't care back then. How are they going to find out? They're going to have to show up.
Right.
Yeah.
They could look up on the internet or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. He mixed his own root beer.
Oh.
That's the one recipe I can't track down is what on earth he was doing with the root beer.
Let's bring this all around because that was a twist I wasn't expecting. He was an A&W franchise, but he made his own root beer.
He'd mix the A&W syrup with something
Else.
else.
You He's like, I'm gonna be your franchise, but I'm not selling your stuff. I'm gonna juice it a little bit. I got it's lacking, and I know how to fix it. Man, that's something to track down.
I love a good root beer
I
too.
wish we could solve that. I've talked
beers.
to all of my uncles and aunts about that, and we just can't. We don't know what the heck he was doing.
What's the mix?
So I settled. Wait, should this be proprietary? Should I share all the secrets?
Whatever you want.
Hey, listen, you're not subpoenaed. You answer whatever question you want to.
So I settled on an 80-20.
Okay.
I tried it with a higher fat content. I mean, the common knowledge, if you like talk about smash burgers a lot, is that you want a higher fat content than you would often do. And the reason being because you're smashing it down and you're grilling it out. I don't know if it is the mix of heat and the amount that I smash my burgers or what, but through a lot of experimentation, it just turned out that the 80-20 gave us the best crunch to cooking speed ratio. So
Are we doing just ground beef, chuck?
Chuck.
Okay.
Yep. Ooh, this is fun. So L&K, now that we've established that we don't want to put extraneous stuff on the bash burger, L&K also has this ground beef that they grind up bacon into it, and it is phenomenal. So every Fieldhouse special or bash burger, you can upgrade to a bacon patty, which it preserves the smash burger experience, but it turns it into a bacon cheeseburger. Yeah.
Sign me up.
I'm getting fat.
My mouth is watering.
The one problem Bones has is that when he's in Newcastle at 8 p.m., we're still on the air.
Yeah.
He's gonna have
Can we stay up to like 8:30?
9:30, or just order and have them delivered. Is there going to be a DoorDash component to this where we can have it brought down?
So there is. I had been wrestling with DoorDash is frustrating to restaurants. Okay.
Yes.
People, they place their order, they pick up several orders at once. They're not allowed
not be
to
that
tell
fresh
you
for
that
you.
they have picked it up until they've picked up the last order. So if you're DoorDashing, you half the time you're getting hour-old food, 40-minute-old food, right? I loathe the idea that the first Crider's onion rings that somebody might have in 1, 2, 5, 7 decades would be hours old.
Yeah. Not good.
So at some point we'll roll out the DoorDash, but in order to just preserve everybody's experience of it, I'm not going to do that initially.
I applaud you on that one.
Thanks.
Get your asses out. Go get it.
Yeah, come downtown. Shop.
That's honestly one of those things that I have never DoorDashed, and one of the reasons is because I live in a town where at no point are you more than like 2.5 miles from anywhere else in town. I suppose if you're at the hospital and you had to go to Walmart, it's like 4 miles, but it's a small town. Go down there, visit the shops. There's like this is a huge deal for downtown because Kai's closing was a big deal because that was kind of the anchor for that side of the street. And I know there's shop owners down there that are super ones. My cousin's in the chat from BI Body Company. She's super excited to have a new neighbor because even in the few weeks that Kai's has been closed, that's impacted her business. So the more reason to be downtown, the better. And it's a pleasant place to be, and there's places to visit and cool things to see.
They really are. We got an awesome downtown.
And you're just going to be on what was the Kai's side, the wine bar side. You're not involved in that side yet.
Correct.
But Bash isn't opening a bar as well.
I'm showing profound restraint in keeping the menu simple. We're not tackling extra buildings.
Be cool, Bash. Just be cool.
Yeah, just relax.
You're not making bourbon selections for next door.
Not yet.
Bourbon and beers and burgers with Bash.
He said not yet.
Well, I mean, look, if it's empty 6 months from now, he might have an existential crisis
if he
where he
can find
has to do it.
somebody else to bankroll it, he just becomes their bourbon.
There we go. Nobody offer me money. I can't take any more projects.
You are still a practicing attorney.
I am still a practicing
You're
attorney.
still doing all the day job stuff.
Yep. Wills, trusts, and estates.
So that's all happening over at Crider, Copenhagen, and Crider,
That's right.
or whatever it's called.
There we are. It's a lot of Criders in that building.
Was that a funeral home?
Not yet. You got to call Moral Monuments for that part.
Have you got business opportunity for him?
So you've got that. What are the other local tie-ins and collaborations that you want to highlight and talk about?
Oh man. So down the list, like I said, Kai and Joe have been so good to us. And a lot of their staff is coming over. Ink and Ale.
They have the incentive to make sure their people are taken care of.
Oh,
so
yeah.
This is a soft landing for the building, for the people that work for them.
Yep.
All of those things.
Yep. They care so much about all of it. I mean, down to the brick on the inside. Joe went through with a toothbrush and cleaned up every bit of mortar. And they care about every aspect of it. They also, their food truck would always be set up across from Crider's Barbecue Bash. That was how we got to know them. Haley Cannon, who kind of co-founded Crider's Barbecue Bash with me, would always go over and get their peanut butter pies. So that we've been close to them since the beginning.
That sounds delightful as well.
Yeah.
Add desserts to the list.
Like I said, we've got a number of team ups with Ink and Ale. We're going to be doing the barbecue crossovers with That's My Dog. Haven't figured out what to do yet with Primo, but at the drive-in, they used to do these pizza burgers.
Ooh,
and I wonder, Katie, if you're listening.
A little mozzarella with. Oh yeah.
I've never had one of those, but it sounds delicious.
If they want to, here's what needs to happen. Newcastle needs to pass the Dora.
We desperately need the Dora.
So that somebody can go across the street and go grab themselves a cocktail at Primo, which is literally across the street from you.
Yep.
And then bring it over.
Yep.
And bring it in.
Yep.
And say, hey, I want a burger and a beer. I want a burger and one of Tommy's mules. You can do that.
You can enjoy it. Yep.
Need the Dora.
Dora's just yet another way to help the businesses cross-pollinate each other. Keep the downtown thriving, keep the local places teamed up instead of competing.
I don't drink. I agree with them. Please tell your city councilman, because it's come up at city council, and there's a couple people in town that are avidly against it. I do believe that these people also spend like almost no time downtown and have no idea what's going on downtown.
Right.
And we have one problematic bar in the area, and it's not in the proposed Dora. So for those that live here and are on any scanner pages and happen to know what I'm talking about, they wouldn't be involved. So just be the responsible servers of alcohol.
Cambridge
downtown.
City has a Dora. Like everywhere. If you see people breathing out of their noses, their city has a Dora.
Yeah.
Like it's not novel, but we need that. L&K, like I said, and That's My Dog. The Tap House, and I'm thrilled about the rest. This is the food's the first things I thought about, but I can't wait to do things with the other businesses as well.
Watching the chat, there's folks that are reminding us that August 1st is the next Newcastle drive-in opportunity, which means that when you're open, folks can double dip.
I believe the kids' night. Yes, so that is typically. And I won't jump too big. It's typically that's the bike giveaway. I'm not sure what level they're doing that. If they are doing that this year, Brenda could comment on that. But if they do the bike giveaway, that's a huge night for the Broad Street Cruise. That might be later. I'm not sure.
That would
she
be
might be able to
exciting.
comment. But yeah, Broad Street Cruises are a cool event. And
the 24th is the fourth Friday. That's My Dog. That's the restaurant. The Dog Days of Summer. They'll have dog adoptions and vendors and things like that downtown too.
All kinds of great things coming up.
So much cool stuff.
Will there be weekend hours as well?
Yeah. Every day.
Oh my God.
Lunch and dinner every day.
At least to start.
Thursday nights just stay open a little later.
Yeah, exactly. So I've got a manager this time. I learned a lot of lessons the hard way repeatedly in the barbecue.
Why does my will have a grease stain on it? I don't understand.
It smells like onions.
Right.
It's entirely legal and legit. They'll take it down at the courthouse. Don't worry about it.
But somehow it's perfectly salted.
It has a special sauce. That was love.
Yes, that was the love.
All right. So we're making fun of how damn busy you're going to be. We have to talk about the project that you were heavily involved in the last time we talked to you. You are spearheading the saving of what is the old YMCA building and the was most recently known as the Henry Township building, and includes the first gym. We've been talking about the world's largest and finest, but the Newcastle home basketball court from back 100 years ago is that gym. So you are now involved with what is called Newcastle.
Newcastle.
What the hell is Newcastle?
Newcastle. So, man, it's a collaborative effort. There are so many people involved in this, but essentially what happened is township trustee owned that building, the old YMCA and the Church Street gym, got a new building, and it's an expensive old building to run. They couldn't carry it anymore, had to get rid of it, as it is not selling, because buildings like that don't really sell. They started looking into, among other options, they weren't, trying to destroy it, but that came up as one of the options. And and to quote Michael Jordan, took that personally. Along with a couple of friends of mine, we started working with Indiana Landmarks and with Newcastle Main Street, some other groups, the High School Basketball Hall of Fame, et cetera, to find a way to rescue it. So a lot of research later. What it is it's called an adaptive reuse project. These things are fairly common, though we have not had a full-scale one happen here in Newcastle from beginning to end. But essentially what we've done is we've created this entity. The scale, the scope, if you remember me talking about this here in the past, the scope has actually grown now.
Of course it has.
Of course. I'm involved.
Chase, congratulations. You've been appointed to this board.
Yes. Join us. So it's now actually going to be 3 buildings. We are accepting site control of the Sears building tomorrow. And then the old Y and the Church Street gym, and then the courthouse annex. We're not accepting control of that one. That's still owned by the RDC, but
This is the building that is just north of us.
exactly.
That was going to be a hotel and it didn't work out.
Right.
Okay.
Yep. It was listed by Indiana Landmarks as one of the top 10 most endangered buildings.
I'm going to brag on you for a minute, because Sarah and I on a Saturday morning will pop into the press for some coffees and maybe a pastry. And you'll be back in the back corner, sitting there with a coffee and legal paper, just researching and making notes like crazy. And I assume that's what you're doing. Is this has been your time figuring out how the hell to come up with this plan.
It was a profound amount of education. So these things, they don't work the way you expect them to, right? Like, you know how buildings, you own houses, you've seen buildings, like you if it's a commercial building, you buy it, you fix part of it, you start making rent off that part, and then you move on to the next part, or something along those lines. These buildings require so much work, and it's expensive work too. You're talking about like tuck pointing, which will never make you a penny, but if you don't do it, then your building falls over. They're so profoundly difficult that what you have to do, you have to go through grant cycles, historical rehabilitation tax credits, things like that. So they really don't behave like buildings. They behave more like if you've got a furnace problem. All right. So if your pilot light goes out, and you probably need to fix it yourself. Like, you might be able to get somebody to come out. They're gonna overcharge you because you're wasting their time. They're not going to get a job, et cetera. If you've got a whole furnace that needs to be replaced, then it's easier to get somebody out. If you have 3 buildings that all need several new furnaces, and it's a $300,000 job, now there's incentives. Now people give you discounts. Now people are looking for that work.
There's an economy of scale.
Exactly. So like the historical rehabilitation tax credits, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of attorney's fees, et cetera. It's just not worth it in order to get $100,000 back on your project. That's why we've as I've been educating myself, Stevie Meyer of Indiana Landmarks is also on the board, and then she's also in our development committee with me. And she and I have just done immense research. We talked with Justin Ferris, who is a local guy who has also done a lot of time in development. He actually rehabbed a YMCA with a similar pool in the basement elsewhere in Indiana, the EDC, Indiana Landmarks, et cetera, to figure out.
And
how
he
to do
didn't
this.
say, dude, don't do this.
No.
It was terrible. Worst thing I ever did. He didn't try to talk you out of it. He said, no, it's great. You should definitely get involved.
Absolutely. It was such a refreshing conversation because people who haven't done this sounds scary. This sounds crazy. It was nice that the person who this is past tense for him was just like, oh, yeah, that's how it works.
Here's the playbook.
At the end of this, my first meeting with him is a long meeting, and we covered so many topics. And at the end, I was like, should I feel as terrified as I do? And he was like, why would you feel terrified? Like, again, this is past tense. You just have to do it the right way. And that's kind of what has stopped us so far is we don't, our preservation community is still fledgling. Like now we have our main street, like we're all growing on Carrie Barrett's shoulders here, and we're building the community, but the way that we treat our buildings is still catching up. And so we still have people who buy these things and mistake them for being a house or a building on Road 3. They think that there's an intrinsic value to it, or they think they can do whatever they want with it. They get angry when they have to respect the historical aspects of it. They don't want to wait for grant cycles. They don't want to have this, 1 month plan, this 6 month plan, this 3-year plan, and then this project for whenever there's a good grant cycle. And so I'm hoping that this project will help to change that. We'll be able to actually show Newcastle, maybe create a roadmap, so the next group that comes in and wants to start rehabbing these buildings knows who to call and what to do.
To me, it's encouraging hearing that you've got some people that are involved that have experience and have subject matter knowledge, because a lot of times we recruit board members, we recruit people that have all the right intentions, but they don't know what they're doing, right? They say, hey, I want to be involved, I want to be a part of it, but everybody's a rookie, and everybody can't be a rookie when you go into something, or you're not going to actually get anything done.
Right.
You've found some people that are able to do some of the heavy lifting with you.
Yeah. I have a fantastic board in that regard. Each one of them has various ties to several different aspects of buildings, development, economic development, community stuff, charities in general. My board is Emily Hurst, Nan Polk, Stevie Meyer, Melissa Guffey, and Sam Pavey, son of Ray Pavey, who obviously won the famous Ray Pavey rail basketball shootout in 1959 in the Church Street Gym. Hey, before I forget, so the Church Street Gym is actually the second Newcastle high school basketball.
The first one is in over the Sears building, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we have the entire chain of custody of historical Newcastle high school basketball field
I
houses.
can wait to find a couple of years of somehow he has launched a hostile takeover and he owns the actual field house, even though it's still attached to the school.
We'll renew it too.
Yeah.
When do you sleep?
It's been rare these days.
I was going to say. It's about ready to get rarer too.
Yes.
Well,
It's his romantic life that suffered.
I'm sorry. I don't know that expression. Just romantic life.
The good news is you'll never forget an anniversary.
That's right.
When's the next band date?
So the band is taking a break.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
God.
Well, that's what's cleared my calendar now. Not singing these concerts anymore. I got to do something.
It's got time
I
available.
was
now.
starting to think you might have cocaine.
He gets, if his brain is left idle for more than 15 seconds, he finds something to dive into.
He's got to stay busy with this, or he's going to be elected governor.
Please no.
So, all right, you've covered your board members. Do you have committee members as well, or some committees that are working on some things?
Yeah, so we've got some great committees. Also a huge shout out to Kara Huffman. She really helped get this whole thing off the ground, seeding the idea. She and I did a lot of work before any of this thing ever happened. We've got awesome committees. Our finance committee, we just picked up just Dustin Vincent, who was previously on the Newcastle Main Street board, lived in Richmond. Now he's in town. Holly Poe, who owns the Indiana Legends basketball, which if you've been wondering what's been going on in the Church Street gym in these years that a lot of us think of it as idle, it's absolutely not idle.
It's their home court.
Yep. Holly's been almost single-handedly taking care of the gym. She's the chair of our building committee. We've got Kevin Davenport and Lynn Purdue on that committee. The promotions, Brenda Crider is helping out, which she's just absolutely incredible. Melissa Guffey's the chair of that one, and Sam Pavy's on that. Sam's been working on our website. It will launch soon. We're getting ready to have kind of a celebration of meeting our fundraising goal. We've raised $100,000 now towards carrying costs. That doesn't go towards the renovations. That's through grants.
This is so that the building can exist for a few years while you
Exactly.
raise the rest of the capital.
Yep.
Or the buildings,
buildings
as we phrase it now,
that's to keep them safe while we do the greater work.
and to keep the pickup basketball games going.
Yes. But it's July 26th. Let me make sure that's correct. July 26th is a Sunday, and from 3 to 5, we will be having an open house. We'd appreciate a $10 donation to come in, but it will be in the Church Street gym. If you've been wondering, hey, what's that look like anymore? What's the old Y look like? Come out and take a look. Meet us, hear about the project, meet the committee members, meet the board, tour the building.
For $15, can they go stand in the pool? Because I think Zach would do it for 15. We can get some money out of
Been
Zach.
down there.
It still exists. It's empty. I will say that is
It's
an
creepy
eerie
down there.
room.
Yeah, it's
that is
creepy
an
down
eerie
there.
room in the dark.
I mean, honestly, first time you went down there, were you like, how is this not a creepy memory?
I have nothing but I was in the pool back in the day. I never saw it empty. It was perfectly fine and normal.
Yeah. It was full of water and well lit back then.
Yes, yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm gonna bring a
When
headlamp.
you define normal, when was the last time you were in a basement swimming pool? Because that's the only
Seems
one
normal
I've
to
ever
me,
isn't
been.
it? That is wild.
Because that's the only basement swimming pool I've ever been. I've been in indoor pools, but never one just like stuffed in a windowless room downstairs.
One of my first jobs, I was a janitor at the old Y at the Church Street gym. And this is a little morbid, sorry. At one point, my boss was going on vacation. And so the night before he leaves, he shows me how to close everything. And as we're getting ready to leave, he's like, you think you can do this? And I was like, you turn out the lights and lock the door. I think I can do it. He was like, no, I mean, like, you think, you know about all the people died in here, right? I said no. And he proceeded he took about 20 minutes, told me every creepy, weird, haunting, strange event, every gritty detail that
It was a maze of a
historical
building too. It was a maze of a building. Like I couldn't tell you how to get to the pool. I know where it is and I could get myself down there.
Yeah.
But I think the easiest way I would find to go down there would be go down to the gym and go into the locker room from the gym. I wouldn't, yeah.
You gotta come out on the 26th, get a building tour. I didn't even realize this. I knew that there was extra basement, but even when I was a janitor, I didn't realize there's a labyrinth underneath the Church Street gym.
I wouldn't be shocked by it. I bet
Yeah.
that.
I mean, there are labyrinthine corridors going all around. It is fascinating. It is a fascinating building.
In the daytime, yes.
Yes.
No, here's the thing though. The
It
pool's,
will be lit up for that.
the pool's
event.
creepy all the time because there's no windows into the pool. It's
Right.
creepy all the time.
You want to do a ghost hunting show there, Chair?
It's always daytime in the pool. Yeah. If you're in, I'm in.
All right, we'll do it as a fundraiser.
I'm in.
I'm
So
out.
what's the ask? How do people get involved now?
So,
What do you need?
all right. I guess at the moment, I would say come out on the 26th. Come out from 3 to 5. We'll be launching the website soon. obviously, donations are helpful. Anything that helps pay bills, stop water from invading the building, all that stuff is helpful. But spreading excitement and community involvement, I mean, that matters to the developers. They don't want to do this. They don't want to come in and be the only ones working on this. They need to know that the community supports it. They need to know that the government, that the local government supports it. So I think that's what I would say. We also, it's entirely volunteer. I mean, there's no extra money and nobody gets paid. So if you are willing to help, get a hold of me. we can use you.
As a community, the answer has to be yes, it has to work, because the other reality is losing any one of those 3 downtown buildings is a non-starter.
Right.
So this project has to work in one way or another. These buildings have to be saved. The community will not accept a hole in downtown, any more holes. So there has to be a future site for them. And I'm sure that as a community, whenever you guys have your grand plan and things get announced and the future tenants are identified, 40% of people are going to throw up their hands and say, I have no idea what was happening and I'm pissed about it. And this is not the way it was in 1974.
Right.
And we're going to have to endure past that and say, no, this is how this building is going to be saved and this is how it's going to work.
Yep.
So,
And we'll create a lot of good. We'll create a lot of retail space, a lot of apartments. I would like to see the church, the YMCA turn into a hotel. Also, if it's more apartments, we've got a housing crisis in addition to a tourism crisis. So
we can use all of the things.
we sure can.
I tell you what, if you show up downtown on a Saturday morning, Mr. Bones, the number of people that are here for a farmer's market are unbelievable.
It's awesome.
The ability to live downtown or stay for a weekend in an Airbnb or in a hotel, steps from that gets people excited. There's plenty of bustling activity. You've got.
I think Bash operates as if downtown is his house.
He does. I see in every building.
Yeah, like the evening lounge. Like most of the he doesn't
need a living
the tap
room.
house. In the morning, you go to the breakfast nook. That's the coffee shop.
Yep.
Nice, but
3
there's no
a.m.
kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 a.m. You'll see me wandering around looking up at the buildings.
or on your roof.
Or on my roof. Yeah.
This dude does not sleep.
I got to get that checked out, but
No, not till this is done.
Yeah.
You can sleep later. Ask Lindsey Graham.
there we go.
Episode 449, Mr. Bones. We had the 50 states draft.
Yes.
We put it up to poll amongst the unwashed masses, and you.
Hold up. That was impressive.
Did you not see him?
It's
Were
the
you
second-
not here
I
when he
was
did
not
the
here
first
for
time?
that.
It's the second time he's done that today.
Now imagine that being a burger. You think you can watch that?
Yeah, I'm not
You think
beating
you beat
that.
his record?
No.
We're going to enter you, and we're going to see what happens. Episode 449, we had the 50 states draft. 71% of people voted for Caleb Buchanan.
This is such a bullshit poll.
You asked for it.
I did.
This was literally your request.
I didn't know he was coming with the whole town in Knightstown and
you
2
had-
fire
I
departments.
bet 65% of the people that voted for him have handlebar mustaches.
4 people voted for you, Bones, in this poll. You got 6% of the vote.
You have to know your audience, and you picked Ohio.
We were running out of states at that point, and Ohio's a lovely state.
No, it's not.
No,
Oh,
it's not.
it's not.
Sorry.
It's a state you
Ohio.
hit. It's a state you hit, and you're like, man, is
the
it 4 or 9 hours before I get to the state that I'm actually going
It's
to
the
on the
shit
other
state
side
of
of
the
this state?
Midwest.
Okay, you drive in Ohio, 73 lanes, and paved.
My starter stopped working in Ohio, and I'm pretty sure it's some kind of dark magic that happens on the north side.
You
of
guys
70 over there.
vacation in Ohio every year.
That's just where they built the racetrack.
I go to the racetrack. I
And
vacation elsewhere.
Zach, how far was it to the nearest auto parts store from the hellhole location you broke
40
down
minutes.
at? 40 minutes from an auto parts store in the 8th most populated state in the country.
Cleveland's a shithole. I'll give you
50
that.
was it? It was like 50% of the United States population lives in 500 miles of like Columbus, Ohio. That's Columbus, Ohio. I think is the population center of the United States,
And that was the nearest auto parts
and
store.
then somehow Upper Sandusky. Guess what that is? South of Sandusky. It's south
Because
of
the river flows south to north. You were
Just-
where the
I
Sandusky
was
River is
in-
just a little piss stream.
I was in the Ohio version of whatever that spot in the ocean is. What was that show back in the day? There's a movie back in the day where a battleship goes or an aircraft carrier goes back to World War II.
Lost?
No, it was a movie. But I was in that version of Ohio, like no parts stores, no nothing. Just a truck stop, and nobody cared either. That was a real shocking thing. Hood up for 5 hours. Nobody stopped and said, "Are you okay?" Nope, just laid under my truck like a dead body.
I have a couple theories on why voting went the way it did. One, Caleb brought the whole town.
Yeah.
Caleb is a first responder.
Yes.
He's 20 years younger than you.
And listen,
People liked him more.
they liked
That's
him.
why you got. Not even your mom voted for him, man.
I know. Well, that doesn't surprise me one bit. I'm not even mom's favorite son. I'm her only son. I didn't realize just the hatred for California.
You took him as the number one overall pick.
I find California a pretty funny example of just watching people. It's like a snowflake detector because people get really upset about California because they're kind of in like the way I view them. And somebody's gonna hate me for saying this. They're kind of like the liberal test lab for the United States. Like they're very left and they try things out there and some of it crashes and burns and some of it trickles down to the rest of the country because it worked. And they're like, that's a horrible state. Everybody's moving out of that state. Well, they're still the most populous state in the United States by a long shot. So people like it there.
But we
But
were
they love to
voting
hate
on
on
the
them.
states with the best policies.
Politics.
We were
Oh, but
voting
people-
on literally the best state. And California has everything you
But
ever
people,
want.
but people hate them for their politics.
But we weren't voting on
I know.
politics.
They hate them for it.
People looked at it and said, "I want to."
You got to know your audience,
The
man.
gas
A lot of our voters
This is-
were Indiana based, and
This
Indiana
polling
people.
shows you exactly how Trump got to be president.
Indiana people like to go vacation in the Gulf of America,
I
and
saw
Caleb
Hawaii-
had
I saw-
all the Gulf of
I
America
saw
states
Zach
covered.
pick Hawaii, and my first thought was it's too hard to get there.
Okay,
And
look,
Alaska.
in Alaska, in Montana, I've picked 3 states where, you know what? If I don't have to see you, I'm not going to see you.
I was so proud, and I'm still proud of my team I put together. I had Indiana, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, Michigan, Wisconsin. I had the Big Ten covered. I had Bourbon, and then if you wanted the beach vacation, I had you Oregon. I had New Jersey, so we had the Jersey Shore.
I bet you
We
had
had-
the
we
highest
had-
infant mortality rate of
we
all
had-
the groups.
You had the
We
highest
had-
drug
Yeah.
usage.
We had the Southwest covered with the Grand Canyon and White Sands National Parks. I still think that if I had to live in what we picked, I would have had the most wonderful existence.
Looking at it,
on
being
for time.
unbiased, I would have said it was between Jerry and Caleb. Knowing your audience, yours just sucked.
No, you have to look at the bigger picture and take all your bullshit
Caleb's
bias
just
out of it. And
So-
mine was clearly the best.
Final results: Caleb kicked everybody's ass, 71%. I had 12%, which is on. I did better when I ran as a third-party candidate for political office a number of times. Zach Burcham, 9% in third place. Mr. Bones, you weren't last. You had 6% of the vote, and Forrest Plank had 2%.
Do I need to go to
2%.
Do I need to go?
That
with
was,
chat?
and one of the votes was Forrest voting for himself. His wife didn't vote for him. His daughter didn't vote for him. He voted for himself.
Did you get your parents to vote for you?
I don't know.
Oh, his mom wouldn't vote for him unless she felt like he was actually
No, she
worthwhile.
didn't. No, she didn't vote for me.
Yeah.
My wife did because she's a good soldier. That's it. Yeah.
Should I read what ChatGPT said about it?
Yep. So I did let we did a little analysis for using Chat GPT, and we did the graphic. We used Chat GPT for the graphic. It did a fine job. You guys should really look into AI. It might have a future.
I mean, do we want to read what
Some
it
poor
says?
kid went to his fishing hole this week and it was all dried up because the data center nearby sucked all the water up. Making graphics for our show. And me photoshopping stupid stuff onto a soccer
Do you
player.
think they could put a data center where the old Doughboy used to be?
Mr. Pones, no, they couldn't. They
What
could
do you
not.
think about
That is
that,
a
Bones?
disgusting, terrible idea. Don't ask that. My God, what the hell?
This could be a
I
fake-
expect your apology by midnight. Mr. Bones, what did you come up with?
So the final verdict was, according to ChatGPT, I won with an A+ grade. Caleb came in second with an A. Forrest came in third with an A. Zach had an A-, and Jeremiah had a B+. All passing, but someone got an A+. The final verdict. She says we're going to say she's
giving pronouns out to the assistant.
If I were judging this as a fantasy style state draft, Bones narrowly wins thanks to California, Colorado, Massachusetts, and Pennsylvania, forming an exceptionally strong core that scores well across every category. Caleb is close second, powered by Texas and Florida, plus standout entertainment and food. Forrest is right behind with perhaps the deepest top 5 states. Zach built the ultimate outdoor venture roster, while Jeremiah assembled a consistently solid team that just misses having a truly dominant marquee state.
Michigan. Great Lakes.
Michigan. She said Michigan was your biggest reach.
How crazy is it to have a state surrounded by lakes, but you can't drink the water in some parts of it?
That is weird.
Yeah.
I mean, Lake Erie, I wouldn't drink. The rest of them, I'd drink.
It's because it's
It's
irradiated.
It's fine. Flint's mostly
We
fixed.
don't talk about
Obama
Flint.
fixed that. I'm talking about the west side of
I'm
Michigan.
sorry, she said your biggest
and the
reach was
UP.
Indiana.
Man, I'd like to argue about that, but we got Pizza King and breaded tenderloins.
And Bash's Burger
Yeah.
Smash
and the
burgers.
Crider's Dine-in.
The Gary Bears.
It's going to be wonderful. All right. I'm not happy with the results.
I'm not either. This is bullshit.
We're going
It's
to
all
do
fake.
We're going to do the counties
Rigged.
next. We're going to do the counties. It's just a matter of time.
Give me a map and a list, and I'm in.
I'm going to have to do research.
Can't do it next week because Zach won't be here, but we're going to do the counties. Chase, will you come back and debate the counties with us?
I know like 4 of them.
Y'all need a map.
Well, I will have printed maps. And we're gonna have some fun with it. The 92 county breakdown.
Crider in.
Bash is busy saving America.
He's got like 5 minutes.
I got time to
spare.
research some counties. Sure.
Mr. Bones, your segment, sports, World Cup. The Waffle people got stomped.
Yes.
They are done. They lost to Spain. No,
It
France.
wasn't stomped.
They lost 2-1.
They lost it.
They lost.
Who lost? They lost
last
to
minute.
England. Did
They
lose to
lost.
England?
They lost to England yesterday.
In extra
And
time.
then Spain beat France today. So England versus Argentina, I think, happens tomorrow, Wednesday. And then the 2 of those 3 will compete for the World Championship and all of soccer football.
Soccer
On
season
Sunday.
ended like last week, Jer.
The 2 quarterfinal matches I watched parts of they went into extra time on both of them. They were decent games. I didn't see much of the Norway game. I watched almost all the Argentina game.
I haven't seen Argentina play yet. You did enjoy Norway and their people. There was somebody that left with a taxidermy raccoon holding a liquor bottle.
So yeah, their striker, he's Howland or whatever.
He
Big
looks like
dude.
he's straight out of
cool.
a
He- yeah, and he's like,
1990s movie.
Yeah, and so he gets off the plane. I think somebody said it was a Hermes bag or something like that, and he's carrying a mounted like a taxidermied raccoon that's holding a gin bottle, like it's on a stand. And I'm like, this is what they think of us. Like, and so then I don't use a lot of AI, but AI'd it so that there was a Buc-ee's logo on his bag, and that the raccoon was holding a Hidden Valley Ranch bottle instead, because apparently TSA confiscated thousands of bottles of ranch because they were trying to take it back. They never experienced ranch, but they were getting bottles that were too big to take on airplanes.
Wow.
So yeah, the games I watched were pretty good to watch. There was a big controversy with one of them because there was a guy got a yellow card, and then he was the recipient of a foul that resulted in a yellow card, but they reviewed it and they're like, oh, there wasn't really a foul there. Well, apparently it's in their rules that if they gave a yellow card, they can't just take it back. It has to so they had to give it to the guy who hadn't done anything. He just fell, and that red carded him. So it kicked him out of the game. And it was just because he fell and they thought that he got fouled. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of the games with a few games or 1 game or 2 games left. But
That's it for sports. This is the very quiet season where the NFL is getting ready for training camp. Are they reporting soon?
Should be. I
Punters and kickers report soon for
Where
training
they
camp.
I think it's a couple
Where do
weeks.
the Bears report to? They don't even really have a home, do they?
Still in Chicago. They're in like North Chicago. Palace Hall.
So the NFL is not really doing anything. There's NBA Summer League happening. The Major League Baseball All-Star Game is happening now, so there are no MLB games.
Was the home run derby last night?
Yeah.
Who won?
Was that really this week? I've heard nothing of
It
that.
was on Netflix.
Oh, that's why.
yeah.
That's why. Because I used to watch the home run derby.
Of course, they
The
took a check.
announcing was terrible. I watched it for like 20 minutes.
NASCAR ran their race at 2:30 in the morning on Sunday morning into Monday because it rained in Atlanta. They scheduled a NASCAR race for about 7 p.m. And I was just, my anxiety for anybody that was actually trying to attend the race and watch it was like, I would be so
On
pissed.
a Sunday?
A Sunday night race
That's
that was supposed to
offensive.
be at 7 p.m. and it rained, thunderstorms, whatever, but they didn't call it and they kept everybody there and they started it around midnight, restarted it. They had done like 230 of 500 laps, so they didn't make it halfway.
Oh, they were 20 laps short.
They were
being
short
able
of
to call it.
halfway. So they stuck it out. They ran the race. They finished at 2:30 in the morning. And I don't know about you guys, but I would, if I had paid money to be there and they were going to run at 11 o'clock the next morning, I would have been pissed either way.
Well, I was going to say, was there thought just that these people all have hotel rooms, so we might as well just run it tonight?
Yeah, but what about the people that live in Atlanta and are going to work Monday morning?
Yeah, I don't. If
Screw
you're
them.
if you're going to a cup race at 7:30 on a Sunday, you're taking Monday off. Because what's the fastest cup race? 3 hours?
I don't know.
And
I mean,
it's 2 hours.
an
to get
NFL
home?
game, a Sunday night football, Monday night football starts at 8 o'clock, 8:30.
Yeah.
You know, in the local time zone, you're
Getting
out of there
out
by
of there by
you're out of there by
midnight.
midnight. You're home by 1 in the morning. I can live with that, and I go to work. I do it once a year for the day job.
I can't.
But
Going to bed at 1.
2:30 in the morning, you're home and then you've got
That's
traffic
rough.
from 80,000 people.
That's some old
You're
school
home at
racing,
4 in the
man.
morning.
Those are local people.
That's some old school racing.
That's like being at Terre Haute watching the dirt race.
I
and
was
that's when it
Eldora
finishes.
one time, and the final checker fell at 6:24 in the morning.
Just miserable.
Yeah.
Just miserable.
The hard part is, if you can't send them home, how wet was everybody? And you ran out of food and beer long ago.
IndyCar is racing at the conclusion of the World Cup final to be in Nashville, Tennessee. David Malukas, Felix Rosenquist, and Alex Palou were at the White House promoting the America 250 Grand Prix.
That was a real picture.
It was a real picture.
Yeah.
I shared it. I shared it on my Facebook, and this is my favorite thing this week is that I shared a picture of the official White House photograph of everybody in the Oval Office, and there's a guy who is like the number 2 guy named Bud Denker, works for Penske Entertainment.
I don't know what Bud Dinker looks like.
He is he's just this white guy. He was
Sounds about right.
he was a Kodak executive. Penske had Kodak on one of their NASCAR programs about 25 years ago. Kodak got out of motorsports and Bud signed on to work for Roger Penske, and he's been there ever since.
Kodak got out of business.
Yeah, exactly. So Bud Denker is a Penske guy, and he runs Penske Entertainment. And 2 years ago, we were at Milwaukee, and the ticketing was not going all that well to get into the infield. So Bud was literally, he came down out of the high towers, and he was scanning our tickets in and figuring shit out and making it go. So I, being the smart ass I am, like, Penske promotes from within. This dude 2 years ago was scanning our tickets into the infield, and everybody's like, "This is amazing! He really promoted him." He did do that, but he was, the CEO of Penske Entertainment or whatever.
He was the highest paid ticket taker.
He was the highest paid ticket taker in all of Wisconsin. But yeah, he was there. He spoke and did the thing. And was in the Oval Office with President Trump and whoever else is there. It's conflicted time when all the politics that go with that stuff. But when your series gets the call up and they say, "Hey, do you want to come do it?" You say, "Yes, we will." Of course.
I'm looking forward for the photography because I bet that the pictures that all the good IndyCar photographers get are going to be amazing. But yeah, I saw people mad, like Canadians stuff, and it's just like, man, sometimes you just gotta do what you do, and so we'll be
Celebrate it and try to not be political about it. But it's still the 250th anniversary of your country, and when you get to be a part of the celebration, you go and you do it, and you smile and you do the thing.
Isn't the Nashville race usually like the end of the year?
It had been previously. They've shuffled things around a little bit. Nashville, I think, was either the last race or next to the last race last year, and now it's more mid calendar. I think they wanted a high profile oval to be on right after the World Cup.
Okay.
So the World Cup's going to go off the air, and then like 6 minutes later, there'll be green flag in Nashville for the race.
Are we heading down?
No, we are
Not prime baby time yet.
we are not in travel mode at this point.
Okay.
I am going to be going this weekend. I am going away for the weekend. I'll be halfway to Nashville. Mrs. Morrill and I will be in Louisville for Saturday night.
Oh, yeah,
little mini baby moon. So gonna hang out down
Last
there.
night of freedom.
Something like that.
When was the last weekend you spent at home?
What's that?
When was the last weekend you spent at home?
2 weeks ago.
And before that,
Mid Ohio. I don't know.
2 weeks ago was Mid Ohio. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago. Before that, it was like I hadn't traveled since like Memorial Day
I thought
weekend.
at one point you were camping like month of May you were camping like 6 or 7 weekends in a row.
Yeah, I did like between the end of March and the end of May, we were camping a lot. And then most of June we were home. So
I don't expect to see Jared until football season rolls around. It's usually when it starts slowing down
I'll
a
be
little
honest.
bit.
I do other traveling, but my camping slows down a little bit because check local listings. It's horrible outside. It's hot and muggy, and it's a good time to go find a nice restaurant where somebody cooks the food for you, so you don't have to slave over hot stuff.
Burger.
that's
Yeah.
right.
By the end of the month, I bet it'll still be hot.
Final thoughts, Mr. Chase Payton?
Bones, if you go to the concert with me and Jer, my mom might be there and you can't hit on her.
I'm out.
She's too young for him.
Is she available? Is she single?
I mean, you'd have to ask her. That's a her question.
Okay.
Sure, she's in a committed relationship, but for you, who knows?
Maybe.
That's
Call
it.
me.
That's all I got.
You can call me stepdad.
Zach?
Bash, the burger's delicious.
Thanks.
I am genuinely excited for that to be, because when they announced that Kai's was closing, I was like, that stinks, because it is a cool building. They did a lot of good work when they got it ready to be a restaurant. It struggled to get to the point where somebody was finally in there, and it's a bummer to have it be in there and then it's kind of gone. So, and I love a good burger. It doesn't take much to get me to go after a good burger. And then you tell me that you've got bacon infused patties.
Yeah.
That sounds like the most amazing thing ever. So you see, I'm looking forward to that. And I look forward to the website stuff to keep up on the Church Street Gym, because that's a building that's another part of like my childhood. I spent hours at the YMCA when I was a kid. So yeah, and it's cool to see downtown, and especially you get a bunch of restaurant people together that like food. It'd be interesting to see what they come up with if they're starting to just like, what can I do and what can you do, and then we can smash these two things together and what pops out. Because you mentioned the pies from Kai's. I thought immediately like, man, a chocolate milkshake. You take a piece of peanut butter pie and just blend that sucker up in there, and that sounds delicious. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Mr. Bash, what did we forget?
My historic committee on Renew Castle, Aaron Dickin and Richard McKnight, and then we've got Mark Sean Orr, all going around collecting stories from people and finding old photos and history of the buildings. Otherwise, watch the social media, follow the Crider's Dine-in page, and I'm going to announce the opening date soon. I can't wait to feed you.
We will be in line. Ready,
Thanks so much for having me here,
Ready
too.
and hungry. We're always glad to have you. And as you dream this stuff up, we always want to give you a platform to celebrate it.
Thank you for that.
Mr. Bones?
I want to piggyback on what Zach said. When they open up the drive-in or the dine-in, I'd run there, people. That stuff was good. You'll find me and Chase's mom having a date there next weekend.
I'll be in the back seat eating some onion rings.
Chase's mom remembers it from when it was the drive-in, you know?
Mom, can we get ice cream after this?
We'll create new memories.
I have lost my breath. I'm shocked by that one. Next show, Thursday, July 23rd, 2026. I don't know what we're doing. We'll figure it out. We'll have a good show. Zach's not here, so I don't want to do something too crazy without him, because I don't want him to miss out on the core memories.
You do a pickle tasting of some sort. That's fine. I don't mind missing that, or some booze. I can just smell and just say, yep, it smells like alcohol.
The game of Newcastle and its culinary game just stepped up a couple steps, and I'm really excited for the rest of the town to get to try it.
Thank you.
This is going to be fantastic. Bash, you're an asset to the community. We're glad you're here. and we can't wait to go swipe the debit card down there and support y'all. We will see you guys next Thursday.